Mike got into a heated argument with Joy after preventing her from going out. Joy's excuse was that she is tired of the house, staying in the house for weeks now. Mike's own excuse is that she is carrying her child and that he is not going to allow anything to happen to her outside, and that the contract says she will be in the house until she put to bed. These particular disagreements had days both fighting and fighting until Mike's assistant walked in and shouted and prevented them from hitting each other. Mike got angry at his assistant then, saying that why would he interfere in his business that way? Ben explained that of course he had to, because it was getting to the point where Mike almost hit Joy. Mike said, well, I wasn't going to hit her anyway, but she was really getting on my nerves. Mike explained that this contract is really getting to him and that all this is happening because of his father. His father wants a grandchild. His father wants somebody who will succeed him and himself, as well as somebody who will take over their property, and also somebody he believes will marry him in future. He doesn't believe in marriage. He doesn't like women. Women are liars. Women are cheats. All this because he didn't want to get married or have a woman in his shop. Now, Mike got confused and said he wished he never contacted John or Joy in the first place. Joy got angry in her own space as well, in her room, pacing up and down and asking herself why she actually agreed to do this thing. Being a surrogate is not easy. Of course, she needed the money to upskill in life, and this money that was being given to her by this man was huge and was going to change her life for good. Being a surrogate is not easy, but that does not mean that she is a prisoner. She was talking to herself, deciding whether what she did right now is a good decision or a bad decision. She was confused and wanted to terminate the pregnancy as she kept pacing up and down in her room. Weeks later, Mike's father came into the house to visit, and before he came into the house, Mike told Joy that his father is coming in and that he's going to increase her percentage about the payment regarding the contract, because he wants her to pretend to be his girlfriend. Joy was confused. What do you mean I have to pretend to be your girlfriend? I'm your surrogate mother. All I want to do now is to put to bed in a few months' time, and then I'm gone. I need this money and I'm gone. Mike said, I know, but I know why I want you to do this for me. In fact, I'm going to give you 30% of the agreement of money that we agreed on earlier. Joy said, well, I want 50%. Mike said, please, I'll give you 35%. Joy said, no, 50 or nothing. Mike said, okay, last price, I'll give you 40% of the money in addition to what we have agreed on. Joy agreed and said, well, this is just going to be pretending. In fact, you need to have the car document backing this as well. So Mike said, don't worry, he's going to draft the document regarding this as well. Joy said, yes, everything had to have a legal binding. I do not trust you. I'm just your surrogate mother. Now you want me to pretend to be your girlfriend? Mike explained that his father does not believe in having a child out of wedlock or having a baby mama or having surrogate or even adoption. He believes in one family. So I just want you to pretend for now. Of course, after the agreement, Joy agreed that, yeah, she is going to pretend to be his girlfriend. 2 days after, Mike's father, Chief, came to the house to visit him because he has heard that his son is expecting a baby. Well, immediately he's asked into the room. Mike introduced Joy to him as the girlfriend, and that, yes, of course, they are expecting a child soon. She is pregnant for him. Immediately, Chief was so happy. He said, well, this is all I wanted for you all this while. Have a woman in your life, have your own child, your blood child, no adoption, nothing. That is all I want for you. Our family cannot end with you. All this money, all this property, who are you going to give it to? Charity? No, we did not work hard for someone to come and enjoy. We need to continue our bloodline. Chief went on and saying, yeah, he's happy that at least, finally, his son is into women. His son is expecting a child. Mike and Joy pretend to laugh, smile, and giggle as Chief continued to praise them. They had a sweet dinner table, and Joy was happy to also meet Chief. Chief then asked Joy what she does for a living. She pretended and said she is into real estate, and that is what she has been doing for a while now. Mike was confused because they didn't discuss anything like that. Mike doesn't know Joy, aside the fact that she is just a surrogate mom to him. After Chief left, Joy went back to factory setting. Of course, Mike also went back to factory setting. They're not dating, so they still continue to have arguments regarding Joy going out. This went on and on for some time, and Joy was not having it. Joy said, look, if you don't want me to go out, then this pregnancy is going to be terminated. They tried to call to Mike and said, well, okay, I'm going to draft your plan. When you go out or to come in, you're going to have a bodyguard. Joy said she does not want bodyguard. Mike said, well, if you don't want bodyguard, then you're not going to go out. Of course, she wanted to see the son, wanted to go out, so she agreed. Mike got her a bodyguard, and she now agreed to go out. So once in a while, she goes out, walk around the estate and have some breeze. This went on for some time as she was also planning on her escape route. One day, she sat down and said, whoa, look, this child is also my child. Why should I give this child up? I know we had a contract. I mean, if I'm able to get 50% of the money, I can run away with this child. And of course, I'll have my own child and have 50% of this money, which I can manage and start some little skill business. She was thinking of running away with Mike's child, which of course is her child as well. But all this thing was coming to her mind because of how Mike treats her. Ben, who is Mike's assistant, one day told Mike in the office that, sir, don't you think the way you treat your surrogate mother is bad? She is carrying your child. What if one day you go out, come in, and you don't see her in the house again? Mike said, well, that is why I provided bodyguard. What if she make plans with the bodyguard and run away? Why can't you just be fairly good, fairly decent, fairly respectful towards her? She's carrying your bundle of joy, your heir. Why are you treating her like that? Mike listened attentively and realized that, well, it seems his assistant is right. He has to do the right thing by respecting the mother or the surrogate mother. So, one day, he came back to the house, bought some gift, and gave it to Joy. Joy was confused. You bought gift for me? Yes. Why not? You're carrying my child. I just want to be sweet and nice. Joy said, wait, is this for real, or is there any motive behind it? Mike said, no, there's no motive. I just want to be good. I just want to be free. To you, is there anything wrong? Joy said, well, there's nothing wrong, but I'm just surprised that all of a sudden you're being nice and sweet to me. I hope there's no problem. Joy received the gifts and thanked him. Later on, Joy spoke to Ben and said, did you speak to your boss about me? I thought our conversation was private. Well, I didn't mention anything that you told me to him. I just told him to be kind and very humanly towards you. Well, I think he's doing good with that. And hopefully you don't tell him anything about what I've said to you. This was because Joy and Ben had a discussion where Joy planned that she is going to take her money that she gets from the surrogacy to business, or better still, travel outside the country and start her own life, because she is the only one who is a surviving person in her family. She is on offer and wants to make a living. And if nothing at all, this pregnancy is going to be her child as well. Who knows, maybe she might take the child away. This was as a joke to Ben. So indirectly, Joy was saying things that she might do. Ben, of course, told Mike indirectly to be kind to Joy to prevent her from running away with his son. So that was a way of just alerting Mike about it. Joy said, I know what you did, but I really hope you do not say anything regarding my plan. Of course, Ben said he did it, which of course he did not say that to Mike. Days later, Joy and Mike became very friendly and were always exchanging good gestures in the house. Then, of course, Mike confessed to Joy that he has not always been like this. It's because a lady broke his heart, and on the altar, the lady walked out on him after finding out that he is not the man for her, and also confessed that she has been sleeping with his ex-best friend. So that experience traumatized him, and he doesn't believe in women. Joy said, well, I understand you. And of course, I hope you have changed your mind. Well, Mike said, I have. You're a good person. You're proving to be that. Even though I still find it hard to believe that I am really funny with you at this moment. Mike continued to say, for now, you are carrying my child, so it is just smart and wise to be very sweet with you. Joy said, I understand well. Now that you are respectful, I think we can be cordial as it. A month or two to her to give birth, Chief came to the house again and said that, look, I know you guys are now cool with each other. That is what pregnancy does, especially if you guys live together. It brings the couple or people involved together. Look, you guys don't need to tell me. I know you were not dating then when you introduced her to me. Whatever it is you two were doing was not dating. But now I believe you guys are dating. Of course, Mike and Joy looked so surprised and shocked that Chief knew they were not dating dead. Chief said, well, I'm not a child. I can read the signs when I see them. So I'm happy that you guys are trying to make things work between two. Mike immediately said, Dad, you caught me. Yes, she was my surrogate mother, which I didn't want to tell you because you were against it. But now I believe she will be my wife. She is a good person. She's carrying my child. What more or less can I ask for? Joy, won't you like to be my wife? Joy said, you never ask. If you ask, you will know. And that was how Mike immediately proposed to Joy.
Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recap.